Hey guys, I hope you are doing amazing. I am making Southwestern sweet potatoes, stuffed sweet potatoes tonight, and I just wanted to show you how I am doing that. So I have two sweet potatoes, and they are in the deep covered baker here. I did them for 5 minutes. They're pierced so that they won't explode, hopefully. That's the plan. So 5 minutes, turn them over, and then they're gonna go back in the microwave for 5 more minutes. So excuse me as I turn my back. But this is our deep covered baker. This is a stoneware. It can go in the microwave or in the oven. It's amazing. So not only can you cook sweet potatoes, you can cook chicken. In fact, you can cook an entire chicken. Roast a chicken in the microwave. You can make soup in it. You can make casseroles. So awesome. And it's our stoneware, so you know it is good quality. The current ones are white. Mine is several color generations ago, so it's this beautiful cranberry color, which I love, but the new ones are white. So I am using our adjustable coarse grater to grate some cheese. And you know, you should always grate your own cheese because the pre-shredded cheese has additives. It has starch, either potato starch, corn starch, or cellulose to prevent clumping, and that is, you know, it's not cheese. We'll just go with that. And it also keeps it from melting in a desirable way. So get a coarse grater, get a grater from Cambridge Chef. They're laser etched, so they're super sharp, so you barely have to put forth any effort. And there's even a protective guard, so if you get to that last little bit, or if you are nervous about grating your knuckles, use the guard while you're grating. I am using some black beans. I have our famous smooth edge can opener, and if you haven't used it before, it goes flat. So you go stick it on the top and give it a turn, and it grabs on. So it's holding on to the can. And then you go all the way around. Some people like to look at the design. I've used it enough that I can feel when we get to the end. I just felt the end. And then you turn it backwards, a scotch, and it releases. And then it's got this little grabber, can you see? And a button here. So you hold it flat, grab the lip with the beak, and lift it up. Now I want to show you something here. Can you see how it's the glue kind of is doing the cheese pull type of thing? You're cutting the glue where they glue the lid onto the cylinder and not the can, and that's how you get the smooth edge. So, fun fact. I'm going to drain these and rinse them real quick. And I'm using my flexible silicone mat. I don't know. It's used. You can use it as a can opener, as a trivet, as a spoon rest. It's so good for so many things. I keep it by my stove, and when I have a hot pan come off the stove, it sits right on this. I love it. So it's also great for catching your drips. So this recipe you can make with chicken breasts, with chicken tenders. And once your potatoes are done with their first 5 minutes and their second 5 minutes, you can take them off and put your chicken tenders in the deep covered baker for 2 to 3 minutes and cook. I'm taking a shortcut. I already have some chicken made. So I'm going to do 3/4 of a cup of beans, which is almost all of it. I can do that in a wrap. 3/4 of a cup of cheese. I'm going to do 1.5 teaspoons of this Tex-Mex rub. You can use Chipotle Rub, you can use Southwestern seasoning, whatever you have, taco seasoning. I mean, each is going to have a slightly different flavor, but it's all kind of the same concept. So I feel like they're all a little bit interchangeable. I forgot to grab my corn, so excuse me for just a second. So I need a mixing scraper. Love these things, you guys. They're the best. And 3/4 of a cup of corn. Ooh, I maybe should have got a bigger batter bowl. Guys, I don't know that that's going to work, is it? We shall see, right? So give it a, nope, I need a bigger bowl. Because, you know, I love doing dishes, right? I didn't think it was going to make that much, but it is. And then once the potatoes are done, we're going to scoop out the filling and mix it in here. You guys, I'm so excited about this. This looks so good. Super easy. And it makes 4 half sweet potatoes, so it could easily be 4 meals, 4 servings. Maybe you have a salad or some veggies to go along with it, or it could be 2 if you're really hungry. Or, you know, you can have 1 for lunch and then serve some for dinner. So many options. All right, that looks pretty well mixed. And then we're going to take out the hot sweet potatoes. So I need my oven gloves. You guys, these are the best. Love them. I'm going to grab my flexible silicone mat again. All right. Whew. They're tender. I think they're good. It's got a little bit of a, guys, I'm not sure that this one is ready. It's gonna be ready. I think it's ready. All right. Grab a good knife. I love these foundation knives. They are gorgeous and they're so sharp. They feel so good to use. I think you'll love them too. So if you need some new knives, check out our Foundations knife set. Okay, we're gonna use the large scoop and scoop out the sweet potato. Yeah, this is the one right there that I wasn't quite sure if it was quite done. And you can leave some of the sweet potato there against the skin. I mean, just getting out most of it. And then we're gonna stuff it with our amazing filling here. All right, scoopy scoop. You guys, sweet potatoes are so good for you. They have a ton of fiber. They've got magnesium and just, I think it's potassium. Maybe it's, you guys, I don't remember. But they're actually very good for you. And when you can find colorful vegetables and fruits, not just like beige colored, they are much healthier for you. They've got antioxidants and all of those good vitamins that help your body to feel good. I love sweet potatoes. I just don't usually make them, but this is so easy to do it in the deep covered baker. You guys, that was 5 minutes, flip it over, 5 minutes more. So if you like sweet potatoes, that is one easy strategy. Oh shoot, I put it on the cheese. It's got some cheese, I'll show you. It's kind of funny. It's like, why does it have little tentacles? That's okay. It'll work fine. All right, so then I'm gonna mix this in. Kind of wish I had a mix and masher for this. I think that would be perfect. But the mix and scraper is awesome. Love it. These scrapers are the best. So if you don't have any, give it a try. Can't hurt. We've got a satisfaction guarantee. So if you get it and you don't like it, then we'll send it back. Get you something that you do like. All right. That's mixed. And then grab the scoop and scoop it back in. Kind of feels silly that we just scooped it out. And then we're going to scoop it back in. I don't really want to be wearing these gloves, but here we are. And then you can kind of press it in a little bit and get it to fill, because we're going to get these nice and stuffed, not just little stuffed, good and stuffed. Ooh, I can smell that Tex-Mex seasoning. It smells so good. And then you can add some cilantro on top. You can top it with some sour cream, some pico de gallo if you like it that way. So many things. What would you top it with? I'm so curious. All right. Oh, this looks so good. It smells amazing. If you love a good Southwestern kind of inspired meal, this is a good one. And it's got chicken. You guys, I was looking at the macros. It has 25 grams of carbs and 24 grams of protein. And I think it was 6 grams of fat. I could be wrong with that. But that's mostly the cheese because, I mean, and some in the chicken. Ooh, look at how stuffed those are, you guys. That's piled up. All right. All right. And then I'm going to put this back in the microwave for 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot the cheese. It needs extra cheese. That's why I have this extra cheese. And that goes on top. And you know, you can adjust, use the amount of cheese you like. If you want to make it vegetarian, skip the chicken. If you want to make it vegan, skip the chicken and use vegan cheese. Easy swaps, right? All right, putting that back in for 2 minutes. Now, the recipe also suggests if you like a little creamy topping, you can make that. And of course, I do, and so I will. All right, so I'm gonna take a scoop of Greek yogurt. You could use sour cream and our creamy jalapeno seasoning. Guys, this is so good. It's not super spicy. So I'm adding, what would you say that is, a teaspoon? Maybe a little bit more. Add it to taste. Like I said, you can mix it with Greek yogurt, with sour cream, with mayonnaise, whatever your heart's desire. If you're going dairy-free, you could definitely do mayonnaise. It just makes a nice creamy topping. You could, if you like it a little bit more runny, you can add some milk. But I love this because that creamy jalapeno seasoning. It adds a little bit of kick, but a lot of flavor. And any amount of spiciness is usually tamed down by the creaminess of the yogurt or sour cream that you're using. So I love having that nice creamy topping. So there we have it, you guys. So easy, super easy. We've got sweet potatoes, we've got chicken, we've got black beans and corn, we've got our Tex-Mex or Chipotle seasoning, and cheese. How easy is that? Doing it in the microwave. You can use the deep cover baker in the oven too. You're gonna have to adjust your time for this recipe because it is designed for microwave, just so you get it done fast and easy. But if you're avoiding the microwave, you can definitely do it in the oven. It will take a bit longer just because, you know, things cook differently in the oven. But are you ready to see what this looks like? Probably should grab a plate. Maybe I'll just show you here. Here we go. This is one of our anniversary collection plates, our dinnerware. And get this scooped out. Oopsie, I missed some of the skin. There we go. Give her a little drizzle. You see, nope. And there we have it. Doesn't it look so good? And so good for you. So quick and easy, healthy dinner, lots of veggies, lots of good protein. Tastes good too. So thank you so much for joining me tonight, and I will see you next time on My Kitchen Adventures.